How did we get from this to this?
And easy, it's smelling like MC Win.
Welcome back to Whynow Music, as we recap the beef between Ice Cube and NWA. NWA were the most significant popularizers of the hip-hop genre from the mid to late 80s. Following the breakout of frontman Eazy-E in 1987, the group would drop Straight Outta Compton in 1988, one of the most recognizable hip-hop albums of all time. However, all was not well with the band. Manager Jerry Heller, who had taken a chance with the group despite the fact they were banned on radio, had co-founded their record label, Ruthless Records, with Eazy-E. This meant Eazy would get his paycheck up front, whilst the other members relied on the goodwill of their colleagues to get paid. Ice Cube had a problem with this, as he had written half the lyrics for their debut album, and didn't feel like he'd been fairly compensated. The two members were unable to resolve the dispute, which led to Ice Cube leaving the group in December 1989. The first release from either party following the split was from Ice Cube, with his classic America's Most Wanted. Whilst there was still friction between Cube, Eazy, and Jerry Heller, Cube later revealed he tried to get Dr. Dre to produce the record, something which was vetoed by Heller. However, just 2 weeks later, the remaining 4 NWA members would release their 100 Miles of Running EP, featuring multiple disses towards Cube. The most notorious song on this EP, however, was an entire diss track aimed at the rapper. Cube would drop a bar in response on his EP, Kill It Will, before NWA would re-release their diss on their second and final album in early 1991, preceded by a skit titled Message to BA, comparing Ice Cube to notorious American Civil War traitor Benedict Arnold.
And when we see your ass, we gonna cut your hair off and you with a broomstick.
The diss track attacked Cube's rapping ability and accused him of copying NWA's style.
Get off the copy.
This proved the final straw for Cube, as he closed 1991 album Death Certificate with No Vaseline, a brutal diss track aimed at NWA and their manager, as he took aim at their street cred.
Used to be hard, now you just went soft.
The group's hierarchy,
White man just fooling. The niggas with attitude, who you fooling?
and overall just attacked the group's character.
Eazy-E saw your ass and went in it quick.
The track primarily attacked the group's reliance on Eazy-E and Jerry Heller's management to thrive, asserting that Eazy had sold the group out. However, whilst NWA and Ice Cube were peaking in popularity at the height of the beef, Dr. Dre was beginning to plan his exit from the group due to his unfair contract. Following the release of No Vaseline, Dre and the DOC, who had written most of NWA's records following Ice Cube's exit, left Ruthless Records, marking the end of NWA, and with it, the end of the beef. Whilst this spawned the start of a rivalry between Death Row and Ruthless Records, the back and forth with Ice Cube was no more. Like and follow Whynow Music for more beef breakdowns like this.